Libra, welcome in, Libra. Welcome in, subscribers, my collective. Libra, welcome to your What Makes You So Beautiful, Handsome, and Attractive at This Time, and what healing have you done? I'm going to get clarification from my Egyptian Oracle deck here, Libra. One more, please, Spirit, for Libra. And what makes them so beautiful and attractive and handsome at this time? Okay, so Libra. So the first one out, resentment. So my Egyptian oracle, the first card out is resentment. So I feel like Libra, with transformation being second out for you, I feel like you've had to transform your resentment that you've been feeling. What's the next one? Yes, devastation. You have dealt with something pretty devastating. And with Horus being the last card out, you are now in a place of more stability and equilibrium. But Libra, I feel like you had a very hard time with this. And what I find interesting, Libra, too, I did all the other zodiacs and I did them in order, but somehow skipped over you. And I realized once I got to the end that I didn't have my message for you. There's some significance with that. I feel like this has been a long time coming. I feel like Libra, this healing took you a very long time. And it's almost as if it's like a finality, something finally happened. There's some point of finally healing something, but it took a while, especially when the first card out is resentment and you having to heal resentment. Resentment is very hard to heal because it comes from a very deep place. It means having to gain a new perspective about a situation where you felt wrong, some type of trauma you dealt with, whether this is romantic, somebody stabbed you in your heart 3 times, stabbed you in your back, somebody that you were in love with, whether this is family, they betrayed you, they lied to you about something big. This was not a small thing, I feel, Libra, that you had to work through. But with the Anubis here, it tells me that your heart has had a transformation, a huge one. Because Anubis, right, is about fairness, justice. I feel like you were wronged so heavily that you went through the deepest transformation out of the zodiacs, especially because, again, I don't feel like anything is a coincidence. And the fact that I didn't complete your message in the order of the other zodiacs is telling me that your message was a little bit deeper, has a deeper meaning here. Your transformation, I feel, completely changed who you are from the core, Libra, because I felt like what you went through was completely devastating. The number 8 could be significant, the number 11, the number 30, and the number 9. You can be born in August on the 8th, the 11th of a month, or November, the 30th of a month, or September, or the 9th of a month. You went through a complete transformation, mind, body, and spirit, a death, a rebirth, a true death and rebirth, because I feel like what you felt was so devastating. You held so much resentment and hatred in your heart space that this was only something God and your spirit team can help you work through, heal through. This was not something done on the 3D. This was definitely something spiritual in order to get you back to a place of feeling stable, in balance. Stability and equilibrium reminds me of the scales of justice. So after resentment and devastation, you now have transformed your heart space and found justice and balance. I feel like justice is being dished out also for you, Libra, to those who harmed you, who did you wrong. And I feel like your beauty and your magnetism and what makes you so handsome and attractive at this time is the fact that people completely see you as a different person. People don't even remember the old version of you, Libra, because your transformation has been so extensive. Obviously, for those of you who did the work, I feel like this is very significant for the Libra that I am connecting to. And this was not an easy process. I feel like you literally have mourned the old version of yourself, Libra. And now people see you, you are glowing, you are successful, opportunities are flowing to you. And understand this is Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node. You have completely transformed you from the core. Wow, Libra. So this is why people see you and they are loving the new you. They look at you as very attractive. They are admiring your progress, your journey, your story. The people who know you, who know what you've gone through, are completely admiring you at this time. What shadow did you have to overcome, Libra? Abandonment echo. Recognize where feelings of rejection stem from. Trust that you are never truly alone. The people who should have loved you dearly, kept you close, helped you cope when you were going through struggles, abandoned you. That's when you realize that you truly did not have people in your life that cared about you as much as you thought, and you felt abandoned. But I feel like through your transformation, through your healing journey, I feel like this is how you connected to spirit, to the Most High, to your spirit team, to your ancestors. You started to fully rely on your spirituality, and that connection grew so strong that now you never feel alone. You understand that abandonment is an illusion because you are always supported. Wow. Yes, that wounded heart confirmation, that wounded heart, that devastation from your heart space has been transformed. Acknowledge and tend to past emotional wounds. Healing begins with self-compassion. You now give yourself so much love, Libra, that you don't need it from anyone. The guilt trap. You've removed the guilt. You've released the unnecessary guilt, the self-blame that kept you chained to cycles of suffering. You felt like you were obligated to people in your life just because they were your family, just because they were your spouse or partner, just because they were a best friend. You felt obligated to go out of your way and sacrifice yourself constantly for people, again, who did not show up for you and ended up stabbing you in the back. The devastation was very deep for you, Libra. Yes, you healed the weight of the trauma. Stored trauma can create tension, fatigue, and pain. Healing requires releasing, not ignoring. You held on to the weight of all of this constantly. You constantly had tension in your back and your shoulders. You were constantly exhausted, in pain, but you kept it quiet. You kept it quiet. But you have now learned to release it. You no longer hold on to trauma that doesn't belong to you, emotions that don't belong to you. You have truly healed your heart space and transformed in a way that is very deep. That is what makes you so beautiful, magnetic, handsome at this time. Let's look at your heart space. Since it's gone through this transformation, what has your heart space learned to fall in love with you? You have fallen in love with you, Libra. You stopped depending on other people to love you, and you gave the love to yourself. You learned how to be yourself. Your individuality is shining. People see you truly for who you are now. What else? Yes, the boundaries that you have now with people. People are in shock. Because, like I said, confirmation, you went out of your way with this guilt trap energy. You went out of your way constantly to make sure that you did things for other people, and these people would not do even for you. You now have created healthy boundaries, and people are still trying to figure out what happened. But you are understanding that you don't need to provide any explanations. And I feel like you are now anticipating your future. You are anticipating falling in love again, love's arrival in your life because you know it's coming. You are understanding that it is on its way because you now deserve it. You know that you deserve it. You're not settling. This is why your boundaries are strong. This is a fear you no longer have, Libra. And that makes you attractive because you are now secure in your position. You're secure in who you are. What else? Yes. Your strength is very quiet. You find power in stillness because when you needed strength, the only thing you had was spirit, the most high, your ancestors. That's where you find strength in the stillness, in the quiet. This is where you found your answers. How to heal, how to persevere. This is what makes you so attractive, Libra. This is a true death and rebirth, a true deep transformation. You have literally mourned the old you. Congratulations, Libra. What's the timing of all of this? Now, yes, this is where you are now. I feel like a lot of good things are coming to you by the end of this year. This is going to be a year of prosperity for you, Libra. Divine says, yeah, it's happening now. Yes, this is your energy right now, Libra. And it's very clear to people that this is you right now. But people are in shock because the last time they saw you, you were in that old energy. August 22nd was important to you or will be this coming year. By winter, a lot of good things coming. Yeah, sometime in the future. A lot of good things coming towards you in the future, in the very near future, Libra, because of the work that you put in. Yeah, by December. Christmas, you're really going to be celebrating. Probably in love. This is what you are anticipating. Beautiful. Good job, Libra. Let me get you some letters. Very, very deep transformation. And this is what people are seeing. They're still confused about what happened to you, but they are attracted towards you because your energy is so strong. You're standing 10 toes down for this new you. A, Y, N, C, T, H, G. Somebody's truly thinking about you a lot, trying to figure out what happened, trying to truly understand where this change, how this change occurred, but you don't need to explain yourself to anybody, and apparently you haven't. Your strength is very quiet. People feel this energy off of you. You don't have to say a word. People understand that you are supported by a lot of natural spirit unseen, your ancestors, shaman energy, because you truly did the work. You truly went within. You started depending on you and God, your spirit team, and stopped depending on other people to validate you, Libra. This was a deep healing that was needed. V, F, G, D, Y, K, W, R. You are no longer questioning your strength, your power, T, you understand who you are. Wow. 2, 3, 4. The time 234 is a synchronicity for you, number synchronicity for you. The month of June, the number 6, 26, 34, 43 could be significant. 7, July 8th, August 7th, September, June, March, February, April. 96, 69, 69 is Cancer energy. Could be significant as well. Libra, congratulations on your death and rebirth. It's okay to mourn the old version of you. You should. The old version of you served their purpose. Now it's time to truly dive deep and accept this newer version. And I feel that you have, and you don't care if people understand this new version of you or not. You are standing 10 toes down and you love your connection to God, to spirit, because they got you through one of the most difficult times of your life. So you have so much gratitude for them. You're so grateful and thankful every day for what they provide, the resources, the knowledge, the wisdom that you've gained, the experience. It's beautiful, Libra. This is why you are so beautiful and attractive at this time. Congratulations. Great job. For those of you who are just beginning this journey, this is confirmation of your end game, where you will be. Keep going. Don't give up, because you are always supported and protected. Libra, that is what I have for you. If this resonated, I would love to know about it in the comments, you guys. The like button, comment, share, subscribe, and until next time, you guys. Bye.